Welcome to the world, little baby Golden Corral, drunk teacher, and driving miss fully loaded on today's episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes!
Welcome, everybody, to 1, 2, 3 Jokes, the competitive comedy podcast where we read those stories from the news, write 3 jokes about each story, and compete for who has written the funniest joke. My name is Jeremy Martinez.
My name is Ricardo Leon.
Ricardo Leon, our producer. I am Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Amanda Kerberg.
And I'm Vanessa Flores.
Vanessa Flores, our joke teller.
What?
Yeah. So this is your first time watching our show, listening to our show. Typically, Vanessa is our producer and Ricardo is one of our comedians, but they have swapped roles today. Vanessa is going to be telling some jokes. Very exciting. Well, Rick, you wrote jokes for this episode too.
Sure.
You're also going to be telling jokes?
Sure.
All right, so Rick,
And bringing the energy.
Non-committal.
right, yeah, so much positive energy. So the stories for this episode happen to be very delightful. So I'm very excited to hear your jokes.
Now, Vanessa, this isn't the first time Vanessa's written jokes.
No, she normally writes all of Jeremy's jokes.
Right. The good ones.
Yeah, whenever he wins an episode, we know who the real.
We're usually a team, but not today. I don't know her jokes, actually.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't discuss?
I don't know her jokes.
Gosh, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah. If it's your first time listening, they're together, Jeremy and Vanessa.
Yeah.
No necking during the show.
That's on Patreon only, and OnlyFans Patreon.
Not sponsoring this show, though. Separate.
No.
Separate. But equal.
All right. Are you doing jokes in the style of Rick?
No.
No, she actually wrote them.
Up top.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Good one.
Sick burn on Rick.
And he's stupid.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
Hey, Rick, are you stupid? Sure.
Wait, let me get that high five on tape one more time.
No, you're going to
No.
do something
Do it
mean.
again.
No, we
you
don't
lost
trust
it.
you as a producer.
Missed your chance.
Missed your chance.
All right. Round 1. Let's get it.
Woman who didn't know she was pregnant gives birth at Golden Corral and names the baby after the restaurant. Do I even need to read the story? No.
I don't think so.
I'll read it anyway. Tavia Woodfork. I'm sorry.
Good name for at a restaurant.
Yeah, the perfect restaurant name.
Welcome in.
Golden Woodfork. Tavia Woodfork and her family were visiting a Golden Corral restaurant in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Is that where President Clinton is from?
I think it's just from Little Rock.
Oh, not North Little Rock?
Yeah, I don't know what direction.
Ooh, it could have been east, west, south. When she told her family
I'm more
about...
of a South Little Rock kind of guy.
Yeah.
He gets around.
When she told her family about some stomach pain she was having. She excused herself to go to the bathroom, but after not returning for more than 10 minutes, her mother went to check on her. That is when she found Tavia in distress and crying. Tavia did not realize she was 37 weeks pregnant and in active labor. She experienced what is called a cryptic pregnancy. That's when a person is
Gives
unaware.
birth to a Yeti.
That's when a person is unaware that they're pregnant. After paramedics arrived at the restaurant, Tavia gave birth to a healthy baby boy who weighed 6 pounds, 1 ounces. His name? Tamar Kylon Corral Woodfork. The third.
The third serving.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 4 words that don't really fit together. But there you go.
All right. Jeremiah Martinez as the winner of the last episode. Would you like to go?
Vanessa Flores as our guest joke teller.
You got me on that. Fine.
I would like to just get
Leave.
it over with.
Okay.
So I'll go first. The baby was named Tamar Golden Corral Woodfork after the restaurant, but other middle names considered were Buffet, One Ply, and Food Poisoning.
One fly.
Single ply? Just call me Ply.
Ply was my father.
Please.
Jeremy, would you like to go
Sure.
next?
Oh, great. Now this baby's just Great. Now this baby's just gonna expect all you can eat breast milk.
Rick, did you want to?
Oh, sure. This baby was, of course, born with type 2 diabetes.
No.
Just hit the atmosphere. Oh, wait. Just hit the atmosphere. I forgot to hit the
There he is. There he is. Cut to the R cam.
It'll be interesting to see this footage. Corral joins a loving family with plenty of siblings. Wendy, Jack, Arby, and the twins, Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
Yeah, but you know what? The one that's the hut, he's bad. You
He's the evil twin?
You can't handle the hut.
Is that a phrase
Is
now?
that?
What
You
the
can't out pizza the
fuck
hut.
are you talking about? Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't handle
Edit that
the...
out, Ricky. I don't know.
You can't handle that.
Good episode title. I like it.
You can't out pizza the twins.
Oh, I can. I'll show you.
This might sound weird, but many famous people have been named for the bathrooms they were born in. Stephen the Burger King, famous Dave Attenborough, and Jimmy John's John Fallon.
Jimmy John's John Fallon.
Good rule of threes, babe.
David Attenborough. That's really funny.
God, so cute.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's me. Golden Corral is hoping. Excuse me. I lost my.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me. Okay, Golden Corral. Where's my camera? Is hoping more women give birth in their restaurants. And it might have something to do with their new endless barbecue placenta promotion.
No, Jeremy.
No.
Oh, sorry, did I ruin Golden Corral for you guys?
No, you ruined restaurants for us based on last week's B-Dub story. Go take a listen.
How dare I bring down Golden Corral in this way?
I can tell you, it certainly didn't help. So. Rick, is it back to you?
No, son, your birth story was much different. You were conceived at a Golden Corral. Now run along and play chocolate fondue.
It was easily the second grossest thing to happen in a Golden Corral bathroom that week.
How dare you talk about Golden Corral?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I know that's your guys' place.
No, I mean, I get it. I basically give birth at a Golden Corral bathroom every time I go.
Carly.
Basically.
I basic.
You're not supposed to hold it for 37 weeks.
Oh, but Carly looks just like you.
Well, you're the daddy, Rick. You are the shitty father.
Carly and I made this poop together.
Yeah, we shared a hot dog.
We Lady and the Tramp that
All you can
hot
eat. You can get your own hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know, it resembles the hot dog the most.
I only share food for procreation. Vanessa, back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did yours?
Well, no offense, but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you guys got really gross. Before they left, they received their bill and were upset that because of the newborn, the party of 5 became 6 and they accrued an automatic 18% gratuity on it.
That's how they get you.
Tipping has gotten out of control in this country.
I see the tip.
This woman has the dual distinctions of first person to ever give birth at Golden Corral and first person to weigh less coming out of Golden Corral than when they went in.
That was quickly rectified. You need your strength. Have this fried okra.
Well, after my 5th time around, I guess Junior didn't have enough room in there. Fortunately, Mama was able to do a few more passes after the baby made some room.
She went back to the buffet after.
That's right.
When they found out a baby was being born in the bathroom, the staff quickly sprang into action with happy birthday. Please don't go for seconds until your plate is done. Hey,
That's so good.
Damn.
This is going to be a tough one to judge.
This was a tough one.
all right. Well, I think that's it for the jokes in round 1. So, Amanda Kerberg, what did you
Happy
think?
birthday.
I liked that round a lot. I thought you guys had a lot of fun with this story. Okay, so let's start with Vanessa. This is so great. The alternate names, like food poisoning, 3 on the Jimmy John's ballot, 3, and the 18% gratuity. Not only funny, but like super clever. So that got a 3 too. So Vanessa closed the round with a perfect round with 9 points.
Ooh.
Okay, Jeremy, the all-you-can-eat breast milk was really funny. Give that a 3. The endless barbecue placenta, I was gonna give you a 1, but like I don't want to discourage people from trying things.
Now, you did give me a 1 in the previous
Yeah, but
episode.
it was horrifying. It was horrifying, and I hated it.
So a 0.
So I gave you a 2.
Are zeros possible?
I guess technically, I think the 0 is more like if you didn't have a joke at all and you couldn't.
I don't know about that.
Well, it depends on what you do with it.
Yeah, and what you do with that?
What you do
lack
with
of
that
joke.
not joke.
Yeah. And then the first person to weigh less, so funny and also clever. So I give that a 3. So you close the round with 8. Ricardo, type 2 diabetes, I thought was just okay. And also on theme, I gave it a 2.
Hey, it was great.
And then the conceived at Golden Corral. I just thought that was so funny. I was already laughing before you even added your extra punchline. So I thought that was great. Gave it a 3. And then the baby made room so she could go back to the buffet was great. Gave it a 3. So you closed the round with 8 as well. Bob. Oh my gosh, so many people. Okay. The Taco Bell and Pizza Hut gave it a 3. The grossest thing to happen in the bathroom that week was pretty cute. Gave it a 2.
Second grossest.
Yes. You're right.
Let's get the facts straight.
You're right. And then the happy birthday. So funny. I gave that a 3 and the bonus point for the round.
Ooh.
Almost makes up for the last score. That's right.
Going into round 2, Bob and Vanessa are tied with 9. Jeremy and Ricardo close behind with 8.
Ooh, cool.
Sweet.
But
Happy
anything can
scoring.
happen.
Happy round 2.
In round 2.
A California teacher is arrested for DUI and child endangerment and faces no charges. It's not illegal to teach drunk. Wendy Munson was arrested after a staff member at Nuestro Elementary in Live Oak reported that they believed Munson was teaching class drunk. Investigators said Munson's blood alcohol content was 2 times the legal limit. District Attorney Jennifer Dupree.
Have you seen that guy who goes 2 times a legal minute?
No.
You seen that guy?
No.
2
look
times
that
the
up.
legal minute? Is that what you said?
There's this video of this guy, and Robert will cut into that right now. And they go, did you know that your alcohol was 2 times the legal limit? And he goes, 2 times a legal minute? And it's very funny.
Okay.
District Attorney Jennifer Dupree spent months investigating the case, but could not file any criminal charges. Initially, it was believed the second grade teacher drove to school drunk, but the DA's office was unable to prove this. There was the possibility that she drank after she arrived at the school, said Dupree. As for the law for... No. The legal minute. As for the law for child endangerment, she explained that it is a matter of proving that the teacher would endanger the children. We couldn't prove that her intoxication would endanger them, Dupree said. She also could not prove public intoxication. It's not illegal to teach drunk, she said.
Like she's promoting it. Like you can do it.
Ooh.
All right. I think I'm up
The
first.
know you more.
The know you more.
The know you more I am.
All right, let's hear your drunk voice, Jeremy.
All right. Well, not this time. She hasn't endangered them. In fact, she's surpassing their vocabulary lesson standards with words like enabling, intervention, and early retirement.
I teach much better when I'm drunk. The kids know their stuff. Unfortunately, the alphabet is backwards.
It's not illegal to teach drunk. This is the type of oversight that led to that golden retriever teaching 8th grade algebra.
There's nothing in the rules that says a golden retriever can't teach.
I think that dog was drunk.
And I think that dog taught us all a lesson.
Cosine Bud.
Yeah, clowns are scary.
Drunk PE teacher exercise recommendations: the downward facing head in the toilet yoga pose, burned bridge yoga pose, and movie day with an old VHS workout video, because I can't even today with these kids.
You forgot walking in a straight line. Oh my God.
Yoga pose.
Walking the balance line.
Yeah. We're going to do gymnastics today.
If the blood alcohol limit is 0.8 and teacher has a blood alcohol level of 1.6, how many fucks does she not give about you?
Oh my God. That's great.
Carry the fucks.
Carry the fuck. I just want to teach these kids to learn the 3 R's: writing, arithmetic, and
I think that's like 6 R's.
Oh, that's funny.
All I needed to learn about functional alcoholism, I learned in kindergarten.
Drunk science teacher highlights: my Big Bang Theory tested how I ranked my various one-night stands, the science of curdled beer, an in-depth look at the car bomb, and Pavlov's theory and why you can't look at a screwdriver anymore without dry heaving.
Oh my God.
You know, now I'm not so sure Pop Hop Tops was an actual Dr. Seuss book.
Obviously, I need to drink because my classes are overcrowded, and when I see double, there's twice as many of those motherfuckers.
Okay, if I was driving recklessly 65 miles an hour in the 25 mile an hour zone. Wait, no, I wasn't driving and you can't prove it.
My drunk English teacher book summer reading recommendations. The Beer Stained Bears and the Month at Rehab.
Yes.
What do they call it? Oh, I'll let you finish your joke.
Okay, if you give a guy your number. The Less Ugly Now Looking Duckling.
That's really funny.
We also have Where the Red Bull Flows.
Holy crap.
Good Night Blue Moon.
Woo.
And Alexander and the Terrible No Good Very Bad Hangover.
That's really good.
God.
Winner!
Winner.
What do they call
Hey,
it?
hold on now.
When everyone remembers something incorrectly.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
It just means you're drunk.
The Beer Stained Bears.
Wasn't it called the
my
Mandalay effect? Could have sworn.
So I think I know where the scores are headed, but I will say that +1's got to be if you give a guy your number. That's the +1.
So
But how do the other scores shake out?
So good. Okay, so Bob,
Yep.
Banned in Florida.
the golden retriever one I thought was pretty cute, so I gave it a 2. The functional alcoholism I really liked, so I gave that a 3. And then your junk voice, I was so excited to hear your pretend junk voice, but I didn't think it was as funny, so I gave that a 2.
Not drunk enough.
Let's think about the words we use.
So you close around a 7. Oh my God, I almost said Vicardo.
Again, no offense.
Ricardo. The backwards alphabet, quite clever, 3. The throwing up one, 3. And the overcrowded class is 3. You had 9, and I had already given you the +1 bonus point for the throwing up one, and then I had to take it away because Vanessa was telling her third joke.
Well, she kind of gets off on telling people that they did a bad job.
She wants it to sting.
Yeah.
But that one was so funny. That was so funny.
good.
The 3 R's. Oh my God, that was funny. So you close around a 9. Jeremy, the enabling and the different words was great. 3. The math problem one was wonderful. 3. And the hot tops was 3. So you also had a great round, close around with 9. And then Vanessa, oh my God. Yeah, I gave her 3s across the board. The burn bridge, the screwdriver, the beer stained bears, and then obviously that third joke got the +1. I mean, that was just a masterclass. That was so good. So she closed the round at 10, which means going into round 3. Vanessa's ahead with 19. Ricardo and Jeremy with 17. Bob with 16.
Okay.
Let's see how good Vanessa does when she has to write all the time.
Fair. That's fair. It was a lot of work.
Like Uber, but with guns. New car service hits speed bump with Phoenix expansion. A rideshare service featuring drivers who pack a little heat started operating in Phoenix without permission from Arizona Department of Transportation. It's summer. Every car packs heat. The company says, sorry.
Am I right?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, you're right. Your mic's on.
The company says it connects riders with armed drivers who have police, military, or security backgrounds. The idea is to make ride sharing safer, of course, by adding guns and ensuring riders never have to worry about inappropriate driver behavior, inconsistent ride quality, or feeling unsafe. Per the company's website, the driver must have at least 4 years of policing, military, or private security experience and must be CPR certified. The company says there was an issue that led to a delay in ADOT receiving the required permitting information, but hoped it would be resolved quickly. For now, the company has stopped allowing Arizona customers to book rides. The service is available, however, in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Now you can stand your ground at 65 miles per hour.
The perfect car service for people who like to ride shotgun.
That's cute.
Yes, because as a female getting rides at night, I was worried that the creepy guy who dropped me off at my home address wasn't packing.
I'll scratch that one.
I still feel a lot safer doing this than riding in a Waymo.
What about you,
Yeah.
Jeremy?
What about Jeremy, though? How does he feel?
Yeah, he feels safer.
That's all right. I like that joke, Rick.
I'll take it.
This, come on, guys. This is Where's my camera? Oh. All right, come on, guys. This is Arizona. We already have Uber with guns. It's called Uber.
I think at some point we're going to need a compilation of where's my camera? Dude, where's my camera?
Yes. Where's my camera?
Dude, where's my camera?
A Rick supercut with Jeremy peppered in through.
Yeah.
I think I've had a couple too.
These drivers are well trained. They know exactly when to shift into Second Amendment, which is all day, every day.
Oh my God. So good. So good.
Drivers in this program are expected to receive high tips from riders, or else.
On a similar note, I felt safe the whole ride, even at the end. He pulled out his gun and watched just to make sure I safely rated him 5 stars. 5 stars!
5 stars, don't shoot. Where's your camera?
Right here. I see you've given out 4 stars before. I don't know. I fucked it up. I was going to change the joke. It's going to be a joke about changing lanes without signaling. And then Dirty Harry goes like, you feel lucky.
What do you mean it was going to be?
That's what it is. You change lanes, but then
before
like, I didn't think I had all the details right. You know how Dirty Harry goes like, and I got 12 bullets in my thing and body, bop,
My
bop,
thing.
bop.
Okay.
Bop, bop, bop.
Yeah. You know that Dirty Harry quote? Bop, bop, bop.
You know,
Bop, bop, around.
Clint Eastwood notoriously never learned his lines for that.
I just don't get what you mean by it was going to be.
Don't worry, show's almost over.
Man, I just right. It was going to be
A
2
joke.
points.
It was going to be a joke.
2 points, shit.
All right.
We'll be around if you need a ride, so just look for the car with the small penis and we'll come. It's counterintuitive, I know.
Was it like hood penis instead of truck nuts?
That's funny.
Well,
Hood penis.
the truck nuts are there, definitely. But
It's an ornamental penis.
This program isn't for everyone. Writers for this app are vetted by being asked one question. What is the first thing you think of when you hear the word trigger?
I'm triggered by that word trigger.
That's funny.
Says the cancellation fee is $15. The surge pricing fee is 20%. And oh, this is weird. The vomit fee is digging a hole in the desert.
wait, I gotta dig that off?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that it for the jokes in round 3? All right. Well, Amanda Kerberg.
Yes.
How much
Yeah,
did
yeah.
Vanessa win by?
A lot.
I had a feeling.
Spoiler.
Okay. So, Ricardo, the 65 miles per hour, standing your ground, cute. Give it a 3. The Waymo one, I wanted to give you a 1 because I love Waymos, and you're too mean to robots. But I gave you a 2. And the Dirty
Why do
Harry.
you feel like you have to defend them at every opportunity?
They're going to be our overlord. That's why.
Wait a minute. What does this switch do?
She has like one of those spinning cameras.
Yeah. No. Amanda's a transformer.
Suspect it. And the Dirty Harry one, I gave you a 1. So you closed around with 6, which means you closed the show with 23. Bob.
Yeah.
The riding shotgun. See, that's the kind of wordplay you can do. That's so good. That and the Second
That's
Amendment.
That
You
you're
can
allowed
do.
to do.
With my level of education.
The Second Amendment one, that was so good. So those both got 3s. The small penis one, I gave it 3. And so you closed around with 9, but I also gave you the +1 bonus point for your wordplay. And so you closed the show with 26 points.
Oh.
Okay.
Jeremy, we just call that Uber one great, the 5 stars one great, and the vomit fee, all 3s across the board. So you close around with 9 and close the show with 26. Vanessa, the creepy guy packing, wonderful, 3. The or else one, wonderful, 3. And then the trigger one, I give you your first 2.
Okay.
Just
Something
so you
about
can
it
kind of
give
get
you-
used to it. You know,
I could be,
it's like,
I'm humbled.
because you're a real comedian now. You can take it too.
You're doing it, Vanessa.
I'm
Is that how it's
failing
supposed to
at
be?
Jokes.
You're really doing
Now, we'll replay that footage to see like how much she just crashed right there.
In slow motion
Yeah.
face.
Just
So you closed the round with 8 and still handily won with 27 points.
Yay.
wait, what did I get?
26.
That's pretty good. Congratulations, Bob.
Good job, Bob Timmons. It was a close call.
Good job,
Yeah.
Bob Timmons.
Well
That
done.
was a very high scoring show because
I thought she wasn't going for the handshake, so I just,
Go to the instant replay.
yeah, slow mo.
Let's go to the instant replay.
but like
That was me.
I was just saying, like, hey,
Heil
calm down,
Hitler?
everybody.
I was just
Calm
saying
down.
Heil Hitler.
I'd be careful. She's packing. 1, 2, 3 jokes with guns today.
She's packing her bags. She's leaving Jeremy.
Why'd you leave your name for Bob's behavior?
You know what
the
you
greatest prank we've ever pulled. All right, well, can you give this to Vanessa?
No, don't fall for it.
Congratulations, Vanessa.
Congratulations, Vanessa.
Listeners, if you don't know what's going on, Bob pulled his high five like 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
It
listeners.
rude.
was really horrible.
Yeah.
Handshake. A gentleman's handshake. From
Indeed.
not a gentleman.
Congratulations, Vanessa Flores.
I don't believe you.
I pulled it.
Yeah.
Carly, now
Yes.
that you're back with us
Yes.
and not going to resorts, fancy cruises, do
Yeah.
you have any
Who
burning
says?
questions?
Oh, yeah. I got a question for you.
What would you rather? Live on Mars or die?
Burning question.
I want to know when's my next vacation. No, here's what I really want to know. What is do you guys have an interesting like ride share experience? Uber or Waymo or whatever? I've had so many horrible ones.
Really?
I've shared rides with Carly, and she doesn't stop at fucking stop signs.
Stoptional
I can
signs?
say that.
Stoptional.
There are some signs that just don't belong there. I disagree with them. I disagree with them.
And I'm the difficult one in public.
Like around school zones. Come on, guys.
I can see kids fine, so it's not a problem.
Okay, like
And there's already so many of them.
Yeah.
here's an example of something that I have a question for you guys. Okay, say it is like really late at night, there is no traffic, and you come to a red light, and there's a sign that says no turn at a red light, but you know, because you can see that there is not a single car in sight. Do you turn, or do you sit there and wait?
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know.
Because I'm trapped in this awful Awatuki space where we have those no turn on red things, like
they're horrible.
Warner, it's Elliot. Which one's the one that doesn't? Maybe Chandler, you can, and Ray's no too. I don't remember, but yeah. So I always get off at Warner, and then I sit there, and it doesn't. I've done it. I'm not saying never. A couple times, but like it's so stupid.
Who's the real
so
criminal?
Mad at it. I will just sit there.
Well,
and
Vanessa is the
boys,
real
this
criminal. This will be
2
used
in
in
the
her
morning.
trial.
And I'm just going, why?
I'm just saying, if people can defend their actions for turning right on a no turn, I can defend a stoptional stop sign when there's not one single car around. Why am I screeching to a stop? There's no reason for it.
There is. I'm always tempted. There's a red light when I'm going home late from work usually. So, but there's a stoplight, and it always stops me. But there are no cars, and I'm always tempted to just drive through it.
You should. I support it.
I couldn't do that.
I fully
But
support it.
I have like maybe 2% of the time I will just turn right on the red light because I'm just like, it's so tiresome.
When I was in high school, I had a friend who lived in this neighborhood that to get out of the neighborhood, there was a stop light.
Oh my God.
And the light to leave the neighborhood took so fucking long because it was a major road.
Oh, yeah.
And so like, is this tiny neighborhood.
Yeah.
So why make the light turn every couple of seconds? Sometimes you would sit there and wait for 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
I ran that light so many times because I'm like, I can't, when is it ever going to turn?
So I think this burning question just kind of took a slight turn, no pun intended. So if we're just talking about people driving and doing weird things in their car, my aunt that I met in Korea, she was looking for directions. We were on the freeway, highway, whatever.
Do they drive on the right or the left?
And we were driving, and then she's like, I don't know where to go. So she just stopped on the freeway.
In the middle of the street?
And cars are like going, or like honking and going around her. She's just like looking at the map. And I'm looking around like, we should probably move out of the way of these people. But she's like, And she just found the directions.
Oh no.
My God.
We lived though. So
I came back.
Oh my God.
they drive on the right. To answer your burning question.
Your burning question. Do you have a ride share or?
Not like a crazy experience, but it was my sister and I went to like a horror convention. My mom was
Horror.
not a horror convention, a horror convention.
WHORER.
Oh,
No,
horror.
like the
Even
Jewish
more
dance where you lift people in the chairs. A horror convention.
We all know that.
Okay.
So we were there, and I, for some reason, was just not feeling good at all. I was kind of getting sick, and my sister had driven. So I was like, well, I'll just get an Uber back to your house, and then I'll drive myself. Well, I had to get 2 Ubers because I was getting so nauseous. I was scared I was going to throw up. And then I had to stop at a gas station, get some water, and like, I don't know what's going on, and I feel like shit. And then I got another one to drop me off at my sister's house. And then I had to drive home, and it was one of those where it's like, I just want to die.
I hate
and
that.
I got home, and immediately when I parked, I puked, and then I went to bed.
I like to think that you got 2 Ubers, but one was following the first one.
Yeah.
So it's your safety Uber. So you throw it in the first one and then get into the second one.
Yeah.
You climb
Finish
out of the
the journey.
moonroof.
You're like,
and
don't
jump
follow
to
that
the-
guy. Go, 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 go,
Oh, and he I hate it when Ubers have a really strong smell, and this one did, and I was like, you get like the watery mouth. I'm like, I got it.
Hey man, I can't smell my own puke breath right now.
I'm just like, I'm gonna die.
So that reminds me of when we were in high school, me and Rick, we got a ride home from our friend's mom. Mm-hmm. I'm prone to migraines, and when I was in high school, I had them really bad, and I'd get super nauseous. And then Rick kept hounding me. He's like, he's just doing it for attention. He's not actually feeling it.
Rick.
You mean Rick wasn't supportive in
It's crazy to think that it goes back that far.
I wonder why.
Probably because Robert's a big baby who complains all the time.
Yeah, and then I'm actually ill. And then I was just like, I gotta get home because I'm gonna throw up. Yeah. And Rick is still like, whatever. We get into the van, door shuts, and just vomit. And Rick's like climbing up the seat. Like,
Is that fake vomit?
I've always been an asshole. I hate sitting in puke.
but I'm saying like he became a believer at that moment.
He's vomiting for attention. Don't believe him.
Yeah.
That's when I went, congratulations, Bob Timmons.
And I gave the thumbs up, of course. But yeah, just all over. I felt very bad about it. Yeah, but I was still very dazed because those migraines really put me out of commission. So, but thanks, Rick, for your support for the past 30 years or however.
So you have all this pent up anger towards a 13-year-old.
Yeah, you right now, a 13-year-old.
My stepdad used to drive for Uber and Lyft and a taxi cab and like all that stuff. And he had so many times where people threw up in his car.
Oh, yeah.
It is so disgusting.
Yeah.
Were they faking it, though?
Yeah, they were total bobs.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm pretty good at faking it.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Yeah. I don't really have any fun stories, I think, but I definitely have stories where it's like thank you, good Lyft person for getting me home. I think one time, because I kind of had to put the memory back together, but one time I was out at a club and I was fine, and I still don't know what happened, but I had drank from the communal water thing.
What?
And
Like
all
a
of
trough?
sudden, it was the water
like the
thing.
jug? Okay.
Yeah. And I was like doing fine. And then all of a sudden I was just like, no, oh my God, I'm not okay. And
Like someone roofied it?
like something. Yeah. This is not normal. And
roofies. Ew.
and don't do this at home, kids. But so I was just like, I need to get home. So I just got my phone out and I ordered a Lyft, and I went out to stand and wait for it. And again, I had no real concept of what was going on. But I remember a car eventually is right in front of me. So I got in the car, and then later I had flashes of the car had been waiting there for a really long time and had to turn around and come find me. I had no idea.
Wow.
And this guy got me home, which was wonderful. And then I had text messages from some guys I had just met that night, and they were like, babes, did you leave? And I was like, yes. I don't know. But it was just don't do that.
You want to hear the craziest story that happened to my friend?
Nah, we're good.
Listen to this. Okay, so she was out at a club or something, and she ordered an Uber to go home, and she gets in the Uber, and as she's getting in, some random dude also gets in the back seat, and she's like, get out, this is my Uber. And the guy's like, this is my Uber. And the Uber driver says the name, and my friend is like, yeah, that's my name. And
It's but that's my name too.
and the guy was like, oh, can you just drop me off at home? And my friend was,
Uber for John Jacob Jingleheimer.
Yeah.
his name. Yeah.
His name and the thing,
Whenever I go out. He's arguing with her, and the Uber driver's like, what do you want me to do? And she's like, just take him home. So she paid to take this fuckhead home.
Oh, what a nice lady.
Can you
that's
believe?
really kind.
Oh, I said to her,
so nice.
no way. I would have either canceled the Uber or I would have.
As long as you take him home first and not, I'll pay, but I get dropped
home
off first.
yeah,
So he knows where I'm at.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
she dropped him off first.
Okay, I
but-
have a question for you guys. I don't take Ubers. I don't take Lyfts because I'm just always sober.
Because
so I
my
just drive
religion.
myself.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sometimes I do it just to avoid parking. Not even
interesting,
because
yeah.
of
That's what I did
true.
yesterday. Yeah.
Life hack.
With an Uber or a Lyft, do you still do the drop me off like 2 houses down so they don't really know where I live?
No.
That's a good question. I
I don't care if an
don't
Uber
think I've
driver
ever
knows
taken
where
one,
I
like,
live.
to my home. Like if I'm like out.
You know what?
somewhere,
I
or,
do
like,
think-
I'm on vacation.
So what I do think about is if someone picks us up to take us to the airport, for example, right? Like that's
Drop me off at
yeah.
other terminals.
no.
I would definitely get picked up somewhere that wasn't
I'm
my
always
house.
telling my husband is so oblivious when we get in an Uber, and he'll like talk about inappropriate things, or he'll be like, "Yeah, we're going to be gone for this exact amount of time, and the house is all alone."
Oh, maybe did you put the spare key in the fake rock?
Yeah. He'll be like, "Oh, and don't forget, we told the neighbors where the spare key is." And I'll
Hey,
have to be
buddy,
like,
you want to hear a
"Shut up."
social security number?
So I've had to have conversations with my husband that's like,
Oh my god.
stop giving Uber drivers information about anything,
Yeah.
because even though it's very unlikely that a driver will do anything malicious,
But
you
they're
just
not all
never
white,
know.
so
They're white.
Jesus.
They're white.
this is coming from you saying that.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
I can't believe you said that, Carly.
I still have no idea what you said.
That's not worth
That's
it.
all right.
I'm sure it was racist.
We thank you.
Yeah, you said it.
Am I right? Did I get it right? It
got
was
it right.
racist.
Yeah, you said it. You good
Yeah,
guess.
it's going to be one of two things.
To thine own self be true.
Yeah, Bob, when you edit this, can you just make my mouth move
Yeah.
but play Ricky's voiceover?
No. Thank you for listening and watching. We appreciate it very much. If you like what you saw, what you heard, you can hear and see more by going to Patreon. Bye. And for just $3 a month, you get our entire back catalog of episodes as well as bonus content. I forgot to mention fucking a month ago or whatever, we have some more bonus videos up for you to watch.
We do?
We do?
Yeah,
About
get
what?
in.
Or at least one. It's a little game that we've played where I give the cast a quiz on professional wrestling terms, insider terms, and they have to guess what they think it means. Very fun
Cool.
stuff. So check that out. Edited by our own Vanessa Flores. Well done on the editing, Vanessa. Just congratulations.
Don't fall for it. Bob's
Very
trying to do
rude.
a
I
fake out
extended a hand.
handshake.
But yeah, so check that out. If you can't do that, like, share, subscribe. All the links are in the episode description. Thank you.
With that, I'm Jeremy Martinez.
I'm Ricardo Leone.
I'm Bob Timmons.
I'm Carly Kastner.
I'm Amanda Kerberg.
And I'm Vanessa Flores.
This has been another episode of 1, 2, 3 Jokes.
Oh.